Hello guys, namaskar. I hope you all are safe in this second wave of corona pandemic, which is very catastrophic in India. And we are experiencing a huge rise in cases of mental health disorders and other psychological issues during this time. So one word that has popped up a lot and a lot of people are asking about is, am I having a panic attack or am I having anxiety attack? So, coming to as a psychiatrist, I would like to know certain basic things about anxiety and panic that will help you identify that if your disorder is at a syndromal level and is warranting treatment or medications or therapy per se. So, basic things that you need to know. There are various types of anxiety disorders, like first is there are phobic anxiety disorders, is you have agoraphobia on specific phobias, and and there are other anxiety disorders in which we have generalized anxiety disorder and panic disorder and mixed anxiety and depression. So these are the broad classification, but I'll say you in very simple layman terms that how you will identify your symptoms. So first, coming to the panic attack, many people are experiencing panic attacks these days after seeing the dead bodies of corona patients, or if any corona is cases are happening in their own family, they are feeling fearful and they are having a panic attack. So what is basically a panic attack? It is a discrete surge of fearfulness and anxiety for some few minutes, for like 2 to 3 minutes, and then it comes down on its own. And during that, what you experience is autonomic arousal symptoms like palpitations, sweating, trembling, dry mouth, and also symptoms involving the chest and abdomen, including chest pain, a sensation of choking, and difficulty in breathing, and nausea and abdominal distress as well. And symptoms involving mental state like feeling dizzy, unsteady, faint, lightheaded, and feeling that objects are not real or I am not real, or the fear of losing control or getting crazy, and the fear of dying. And also general symptoms like hot flushes or cold chills, and numbing and tingling sensations. And symptoms of tension like muscle tension, aches, pains, restlessness, the inability to relax, feeling keyed up and edge or mentally tense, and a sensation of lump in the throat or difficulty to swallow. And also non-specific symptoms like exaggerated response to minor surprises, being startled, difficulty in concentration or mind going blank, and persistent irritability, मतलब हर छोटी छोटी बात पे चिड़चिड़ लगना, एंड इनएबिलिटी टू स्लीप. तो ये सारे रेंज ऑफ सिम्टम्स हैं. इनमें से अगर आपको 4 से ज़्यादा हो रहा है तो यू आर इन द क्लास, you can be diagnosed as panic disorder. Panic attack. Panic disorder बोलने के लिए you should have at minimum 4 attacks. If you are having 4 attacks in a month, then you are having mild to moderate disease. If you are having 4 attacks per week, then you are having a severe disease, severe panic disorder. So panic attacks provoked हो सकते हैं, unprovoked हो सकते हैं. What are provoked panic attacks? Like the ones that are happening these days, like seeing corona stimulus and then the panic attack. And unprovoked is you're sitting and nothing has happened, suddenly you are having a attack, that is unprovoked panic attack. And in panic disorder, unprovoked panic attacks are more common. So this was how you'll identify it. Then I'll also hint a little bit on the generalized anxiety disorder. There are large number of hidden cases of generalized anxiety disorder, and it is more common in women. What is generalized anxiety disorder? Generalized anxiety disorder is that you are having a background feeling of anxiety, tension, and you are having a feeling of apprehension for every day to day activity and problems. मतलब एक नॉर्मल दिन में भी जो छोटी छोटी घटनाएं होती है या जो छोटी छोटी समस्याएं होती हैं, उनके लिए भी एक चिंता बनी रहती है. एंड it should linger on for a period of 6 months to diagnose generalized anxiety disorder. And generalized anxiety disorder, the symptoms are this, that a background tension and anxiety for every day-to-day activities they are, along with all the symptoms that I have told you in panic disorder, जैसे कि ऑटोनॉमिक सिम्टम्स हो गया, चेस्ट एंड एब्डोमेन के सिम्टम्स हो गए, मेंटल स्टेट के सिम्टम्स, फीलिंग डिजी अनस्टेडी, एंड जनरल सिम्टम्स हो गए, सिम्टम्स ऑफ टेंशन हो गए, जैसे कि रेस्टलेसनेस, फीलिंग कीड अप and sensation in the throat or muscle tensions or aches. So basically the symptoms are very common in generalized anxiety disorder and in panic attacks, but the symptoms of tension and other non-specific symptoms like difficulty in concentrating and persistent irritability and inability to sleep, these are more common in the generalized anxiety disorder than in the panic disorder. In panic disorder is more of more of the autonomic symptoms, and like the palpitation, sweating, trembling, the dry mouth, the difficulty in breathing, the feeling of choking and the chest pain and the nausea and abdominal distress, or the involving symptoms involving the mental state like feeling dizzy and objects feeling unreal and your fear of losing control or the fear of dying. So all these are more common in panic attacks, and also the hot flashes and the numbness and the tingling sensation. So I hope you can identify all the symptoms on your own. If you're having a panic attack, no need to worry. Consult your doctor, the psychiatrist, the psychologist. Most of the panic attacks require medication, so don't hesitate to have the medications. They are going to help you. They're not going to harm you, definitely. And also, if you are having mild level of anxiety symptoms and you are not able to access the or healthcare facilities, so go and what you can do is just practice some relaxation exercises and breathing exercises. Why? Because relaxation and breathing exercises will calm down your nervous system, your sympathetic nervous system, and it will help you in combating this kind of psychological issues involving anxiety and depression. So develop a routine, a relaxation routine. You should do one relaxation exercise per day, at least 1 to 2 times minimum, and develop a meditation practice, develop an exercise routine, and a sleep and meals routine also. You need to embark upon a healthy lifestyle if you want to avoid this anxiety disorders and the depressive disorders. Apart from the medications, these things are very necessary: eating healthy, sleeping well, meditating and relaxing, and of course the breathing exercise. I'll cover all the breathing and relaxing exercise in another video, and if you want I can cover another video on meditation and simple techniques that you can use, that we ask our patients to do on daily basis. Even normal people are very these are very helpful for them. And another thing is that at the time you are having an anxiety attack or you are feeling anxious, the best, the easiest thing you can do is share with your family members, with your friends. They will provide you an immense emotional support, and do not hide it, do not consider it as a stigma. It can happen to anyone. Anxiety can happen to anyone, so don't think that if I am having an anxiety attack I am weak. No, anyone, anybody and everybody can have an anxiety attack. So if you are having it, please share it and treat it with help of psychiatrist. And also, having a proper thing at your home will help you. Proper routine at your home will help you a lot in combating anxiety. And in the next video I am attaching a hypnosis recording for anxiety and stress that you can listen to on a daily or alternate basis, that will help reduce your anxiety. Thank you.